What is up, YouTube? Before we begin, I just want to remind you to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more premium content coming in 2072. Just kidding. But wouldn't it be great if I became a horrible sellout in 3 months I've been gone? Not that you guys would have to worry about that. The only person who'd ever sponsor me is the CEO of Noose Incorporated. Anyways, it's been a while since I last played on the server, and some things have definitely changed. Smart Gunners are their own class, there's a new map and ship, and a little bird even told me that Crusher balance somehow got even worse. Now, once I got out of the hospital following the massive stroke I suffered upon receiving that last bit of information, I decided I should probably sweep the dust off Joseph 2 quick clots in the jugular Costello. Now, I figured that it would probably be good just to observe a quick last bit of a round and kind of cover, the things that have changed since I've been gone, because it's been quite a few. Now, some of them I'm just going to have to describe, although I'm sure if you guys play on the server consistently or recently, you probably have seen these changes happen. However, they're not really things I can show off because they're in the Marine HUD. But let's see if I can think of. There was a new update probably less than a week ago that was like a huge update to the inventory management system of the game, where pockets aren't really a thing anymore. They're kind of, but you can't. For example, before you'd put one magazine in each of your pockets as a Marine, but pockets really can't hold anything anymore. There's these things called pouches, basically. And if you think of how a magazine pouch looks on like a regular soldier, where they flip open the top and pull out a magazine, it's like that. And there are ones specifically for magazines, but they don't necessarily have to be. There's different kinds of pouches for pretty much anything you could think of. There's first aid pouches, which can contain things like bandages, ointment, some auto injectors, stuff like that. There's general pouches, which I think can contain pretty much anything, but they only have 2 spaces. There's, like I said, specifically magazine pouches, which can contain a couple magazines. Ooh, there's this cool little thing with the go zoom that you can actually zoom out and see the full combat happening. Alright, let's keep thinking. They changed Crushers up a little bit. I think before I stopped playing last time, they made it so that Crushers didn't have an AoE stun anymore, and then they made it so they did. It was something like that. That person is gonna die. Oh, wow. Anyways, they took that out. Crushers do not have an AoE stun anymore, but what they do is they have a legit charge attack now that basically is like a freight train of xenomorph, where if somebody's standing in their way and they hit them, they pretty much go. It pretty much goes like if you stood in the road in a 60-mile-per-hour car, just smash right into you. You go flying and pretty much break every bone in your body, which makes sense. Based on what I can tell, I don't think anything's really changed when it comes to Crushers and their armor. I think it's still the same, although I could be wrong about that. I suppose I could pull up something with the changelog and describe it, which I guess I can do right now, considering that this is happening. Oh yeah, they also took out all the M4, or I should say just the pulse rifles still have underbarrel grenade launchers, but they don't have ammo to begin with. You start the round and they don't have ammo in them, which seems kind of weird to me, but whatever. I guess grenade spam was getting too ridiculous, which makes sense. Let's see, I'm just going to pull up a changelog real quick. Alright, so they added a full close air support system, which is a pretty massive change, to be honest. It's pretty awesome. So basically, I'll try to see if I can see it. You know all these weapons that have always been in the hangar but have never really been used? Well, now there's a full attachment system which allows for ammo to be loaded and different weapons to be put on, like hard points. Like there's a 30mm cannon right there, there's a mini rocket pod right there. There's like laser cannons and stuff. Basically, there's like a bunch of different ammo types and weapon types that you can put on dropships. And squad leaders can now laze targets with a laser designator, and you can actually use these ships to do close air support, which is pretty awesome. It's also very effective. The Xenos pretty much always use meta knowledge and get out, because you can see the laser designator as a Xeno, or a Marine for that matter, and so they can pretty much see the laser designator go down and move out of the way. However, that also makes it so that you can do mind games where you can, just laser designate when you don't have close air support, and, Xenos will run away, but, you don't actually hit them with any ordnance. I think that, yeah, there's a change right here that says they made orbital bombardments, the classic system that was in place before I had a break, where you could basically put down like a little designator, I suppose you could call it, on the ground, and person just got fucking decapitated. And it would essentially just mark an area where command could call in an orbital bombardment, which would be like basically an artillery strike from space. That was pretty much, people wouldn't use it that much because close air support was just new and so awesome. So I'm pretty sure that they made a couple things on orbital. Yeah, they made fatty and napalm rockets worse, and they buffed the orbital bombardment. I'm not sure if that's damage or range or, the AoE of it. I'm not sure, but I saw at least one orbital bombardment in the past couple days that was like legit. It destroyed an entire Xeno offensive. So they pack a punch. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not shooting Nerf darts from space. Let's see. They added a skill system, which basically means that before admins would have to kind of monitor people and like, oh, make sure this medic isn't doing surgery, make sure this medic isn't, basically just anybody, not just medics, any Marine doing engineering, etc., that people doing stuff outside their job description that their character in RP-wise would not know how to do, basically. They had a skill system so that I don't believe admins have to monitor that anymore, and so if you try, for example, doing surgery as a medic, I'm fairly certain that you would just, it wouldn't work. You wouldn't be able to. Oh, man. God, man, fucking Xenos are so tanky. Dude. Damn. Thing took, like, a grenade followed by all that stuff. Ooh, how is it still alive? A young boiler took 2 grenades, and it's not even at the most wounded. Huh. Yeah. This just in, Xenos are very, tanky. I'm seeing how long it takes for this thing to regenerate. It's pretty quick. Slightly injured, yeah. Pretty sure that Xenos can pretty much recover from damage that would put them like almost dead or critical in like at most 30 seconds. At least I'm fairly certain that's probably like the max, or at the very least be almost healed at that point. So you'd be combat effective within 30 seconds at the most, basically. Dude, these grenades are pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Queen Screech is still as OP as it ever has been. Where one Queen attack just took out an entire room full of Marines. Oh, there's the Crusher. Yeah, and they smash walls and doors. As you saw, that door just got literally deleted by the Crusher. Oh, man. Nice. There's some new sprites too. Like, I'm pretty sure that these flame sprites are new from when I last uploaded, and they look really nice. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other big changes. They added synthetics to the game, which if you guys are at all familiar with the Aliens universe or have seen the movies, Bishop in Aliens is, you know, the guy fights the queen, or I guess he doesn't really fight the queen, but he gets ripped in half by the queen at the end. He's a synthetic, and they added a job, a whitelisted job to the game where you can be a synthetic, but it's very exclusive, so probably won't have any gameplay of that. The way it works right now is that you have to fill out, or I guess any whitelisted job, basically, you have to fill out an application and go through a process of people, you know, judging you as a player, you know, that kind of thing. And I'm in the process of that, so I'll try to get some synthetic gameplay up at some point, just because, you know, I think that it's pretty cool, but I wouldn't get your hopes up, basically. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was all friendly fire. I love watching Marines try to shoot runners. It's pretty adorable, to be honest. How many Xenos are Marines lost? Oh my god. That's so many. I don't know if I've ever seen this many aliens on the, not Sulaco, on my air before. Holy cow, that's ridiculous. Okay, I guess there's still a pretty good amount of humans left too, but the Xenos are actually, like, almost equal in terms of manpower with the Marines, which is, again, an indicator that you've lost the round. Believe it or not. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that the dropship is probably different as well in terms of its layout. Oh, the heck? Where'd it go? That's interesting. I'm not sure. Never mind. I guess I won't show that off. I don't know. I don't know where the thing went. Research. I never really showed research. I haven't really showed any medical or doctor roles. I like playing them, but I haven't really shown them in a video just because of the fact that they're not that entertaining to watch. They might be. I guess it's all subjective, but I guess it's not really been something that I've thought would be entertaining. I think most people probably want to see action, or at least, I shouldn't say action, but frontline gameplay. So I know I usually play medics, which aren't a combat, they're a combat role, but they're not like frontline troops. They focus on healing and not killing, at least if you're doing your job right. And I think that's probably, I guess, again, subjective, but I think it's entertaining. Research at the moment got a little bit of a makeover. There's actual containment cells now. It's pretty much all I have to say about that. They're doing a huge overhaul of the research system from what I've heard, but that's all taking place behind the scenes, and they haven't really said what they're doing or what they're changing, but I would love to do some research gameplay when they come up, because I think that both roleplay wise and, you know, just upgrading the Marines is something that would be entertaining. Oh, these guys are so dead. Really? Why didn't you tackle him? Interesting play. Does he realize this guy's not dead? Play dead. Hopefully that Marine knows what he's the position he's in. Oh my god. That Marine lived. That's amazing. Oh, that doctor didn't. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Oh, it looks like medbay fell since I've been back here. Let's see. Back to the changelog. I think I've pretty much covered all the major changes. There's a fire team system that squad leaders can assign now, but that's all pretty much, I don't really play squad leader, so I don't really know enough details to give you much of a description on that. Oh my god, that poor medic. Jeez. That was top 10 anime deaths right there, man. Holy shit. Let's see. Well, who's left? That's actually more than I was expecting. That guy's hiding in a locker. That's nice. 21 on the there's 10 on the planet. Holy. I wonder if the I wonder if they got. Yeah, I wonder if they got left behind on the planet. It's looking like that was the case. Maybe they, the alien got, like, the shuttle got called up as a trap when the queen wasn't expecting it and a lot of aliens got left behind. That's all I can think of. Yeah. I don't think I've actually recorded gameplay on Big Red yet. It's pretty fun, to be honest. It's different, which is nice. It's always good to have new maps to play around with. I think I've played 2 or 3 full rounds on Big Red so far. I've observed a couple more than that. Or, no, I've been a part of Big Red rounds, but I've been playing a fair amount of Colonial Marines in the past week or so, but I've mainly been trying to, get back into the game, understand what the updates did, that kind of thing. Just so I didn't come back, record a video, and I'm just a complete baldy. Because I'd be a little embarrassed. So I've been playing mostly doctor roles, corporate liaison, things that are up on the ship, basically, non-combat roles. So I haven't really gotten to see the map that much, but I've played 2 or 3 rounds on the planet as a Marine, and believe that 2 of them were losses and 1 of them was a win. The last one was a win, where pretty much the strategy for the Marines is if you hunker down on this map, you will lose. Like, you have to be aggressive at the beginning on this map, although that's probably, you could say that about the most of the maps in the game, but this map especially, if you basically hunker down at this entrance, you can make a pretty good FOB out of this base, but there's just, if you allow the aliens to get in and fortify all these buildings, you will not be able to push them out without basically every single orbital bombardment and close air support at your disposal. And usually aliens will break your fortifications before you have the chance to, melt every single building with your close air support. But yeah, it's I like it. Although I'd probably say that about any new map, so I guess I might be a little bit biased. New things generally make me happy. Not sure how those got there. Just a quick overview here. It's a lot easier to show off the map now that there's a toggle zoom feature, which is like, I love this. I observe a lot of rounds without playing, just because joining halfway through is something that, I don't know. I do not play as Xenos very often, if at all. I think that I've probably played Xeno rounds the same number of times that, as in I could count them on one hand. Let's just put it that way. Like, 5 at most. I'm a bald Xeno. That is safe to say. Let's see. Whew, that's a lot less than there was last time. What the heck is this? Interesting. Private security officer. Oh, the corporate liaison. Well, hey, they killed a couple things. I guess that's... There's probably about 30, because there's a lot of corpses up here. There were probably about 30 aliens that were here when they hit the Sulaco. God damn, that is... Maybe they didn't even leave those aliens behind on the planet. There probably just wasn't enough room for them. The clown car was stuffed full. Let's see. Person's still hiding in a locker. Those people are down there. There's 2 people in lockers, actually. That's nice. Oh, nice. Like this guy's little hold off he's got going on here. That's actually kind of awesome. Is he talking over the radio at all? He's a cargo technician. Nice. Autism fort, that's probably what they're talking about right there. Ooh. He tried to bamboozle him. Shouts wait and then immediately runs away. We can talk about this. Man, I was hoping that the researcher would do something more researchy instead of just wait and then immediately run away. That person's dead. Very. So, wow, holy cow. Person is also dead? Nope. Just incapacitated. Yeah, it looks like pretty much everybody left is, what the heck? Why the hell? How the hell did that show up? I have my I was good. I was professional. I set my Steam to offline and that still showed up. That's odd. That's probably a bug on Steam, to be honest. You guys are actually, like... They managed to... There's 3 aliens and 2 humans. There's 2 humans left on the entire ship, and they managed to kill each other with friendly fire. Almost kill each other, I should say. That's amazing. Oh my god. That was... I guess neither of them were combat trained personnel. There was a colonist and a corporate liaison, but that was just the most embarrassing show of robustness I've ever seen. Oh my god. There was only... Oh my god, that was basically, like, that sums up Marines right there. That's about the effectiveness that Marines generally have. He's not missing his left hand. I found it. It's right here. Silly goose. Oh, I was hoping he wrote his last will or something. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Oh. That's really strange that the older model of M4 has more than twice the amount of ammo in a clip as a regular M4A2. Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't know that. I know that you can get fancy schmancy pulse rifles from the cargo area, which is frankly pretty cool. You can get some amazing, I guess it's not experimental, but some advanced technology from advanced weapons tech, I should say, from Weyland-Yutani, which kicks ass. Although it's all random, though. Basically, when you're a cargo technician, you order all the crates for supplies for your the ground forces, and if you're a gambling man or you just have a huge surplus of points and you feel like it, you can order no, they're not black market, but you can order weapon crates that contain 3 random weapons. And those can include advanced weapons that are not available on the map anywhere or to the Marines. You have to like get them from there randomly, so they're pretty rare. And they're pretty awesome, not gonna lie. There's like a marksman's rifle that does a ton of damage. There's an advanced pulse rifle that does more damage per shot and has like a 100-round magazine, which is pretty awesome. It's called like a heavy pulse rifle or something like that. How'd he die? Oh my god. Not too effective there, man. Not too effective. Oh, those guys must be SSDs, so they don't count. Major Marine victory. Alright. So, that's basically, I just wanted to make a video, just kind of explaining how the server was, and just kind of show that I'm going to start uploading soon. I have rounds in the back, and I I will start uploading more videos and rounds soon, so look forward to that. Anyways, yeah, I hope you all have a good day, and I will see you next time when I die horribly to the hands of a xenomorph. See ya.